I know a lot of gamers out there are into their hardcore grinds and deep narrative games that have you to pay close attention to, but sometimes we just like to switch our brains off and enjoy some cozy, relaxing games that make you feel great. It's even better when the story is that compelling, especially if you're from a country like mine that rains 80% of the year. Hello everyone, it's WardyLiv from Polygon Shamrock, and today I'll be talking about the top 6 cozy games I recommend to play. If you have any cozy games you recommend, please let me know in the comments below. Trust me, you'll want to stay till the end. Starting at number 6, we have unpacking. If you ever tell me unpacking stuff from boxes and bags will be a relaxing thing to do, I tell you, you're crazy. Simple as that. However, once I started playing Unpacking by Hummel Games, I could not turn away. I don't know what it was that kept me coming back, but I just couldn't put it down. Combined with its beautiful art style, Unpacking is a puzzle sort of cozy game where you go from level to level and place items around where you live in the correct locations, with some hidden gems along the way. Unpacking's story makes you follow these individuals' journeys of moving from old home to new home and expresses the narrative of the scenario through those scenes. It is oddly satisfying to see the variety of different consoles that were seen through each level that I played, and honestly I felt pretty old because I recognized all of them. When you figure out the story as you progress, you go from happy to angry to tears of joy, and in this economy, having a home in a virtual world feels like a win at this point. Next up at number 5, Power Wash Simulator. Have you ever come across a dirty room and got an overwhelming sense of pleasure when you clean it up? Well, if this is you, then Power Wash Simulator is definitely on your bucket list. You're put into the role of a power wash person, I don't know what else to call it, and you're tasked in cleaning up just about everything. From public parks to homes and even motorbikes. If it's not clean, you're not doing your job properly. It's not just a simple point and click type of situation either, you really have to get up into those awkward spaces and corners. Find the tiniest speck of dirt before the game allows you to progress. For some this could be seen as very stressful, but with a group of friends this can be very therapeutic. Next up at number 4 is Concrete Genie. Concrete Genie is personally one of my favourite games, and most probably wouldn't consider this a cozy type of game, but I do. You're a young artist that hangs out in your abandoned hometown and discovers that your art can be brought to life. Tasked with bringing colour to the town and pushing away the darkness, you paint your way through each area to bring the light that was taken away. It has a compelling story of heartache and why you shouldn't judge a book by its cover. The gameplay mostly consists of stealth and avoiding the local bullies that terrorise the main character, but when it's possible, you can bring a majestic and beautiful glow to the landscape of grey and black. The best thing too, the whole level is your canvas, so paint to your heart's content. What really makes this game stand out is the fact that all of your paintings come to life and you can customize how they look. The designs are limited to the sketches you find throughout the game, but honestly, some of the designs are just goofy or awe-striking. Next up at number 3 is Stardew Valley. Is nobody else found aware that your grandfather that you haven't seen in years gives you the deed to a farm he let fall apart? No, just me. Stardew Valley is a cozy farming simulator that lets you live out the life you pretty much want when it comes to retreating to the countryside. You could keep it to yourself, grow crops, raise animals, or go mining and hunt down monsters while searching for materials to trade or smelt. You can develop relationships that cater to every archetype of love interest, including those I can fix him individuals. You know who you are. Stardew Valley is filled with events and amazing scenarios. It has a lot of replayability, and if this is your type of cozy game, you haven't played it, the mod community on Steam have made the experiences of Stardew Valley reach tremendous heights, and if you don't know how to mod the games, it's okay. You can always YouTube it. Next up at number 2 is Firewatch. Firewatch is the type of cozy game that causes you to get sucked into the story, and it is hard to put down. This game takes you on a journey and unexpectedly kicks you right where it hurts, specifically the teeth. In Firewatch you are Henry and you decide to leave the rough nightmare of your life and escape into the wilderness of the summer, but not everything is what it seems. With the combination of its beautiful art style and storytelling, this game leaves you with nothing but questions until the very end. Even then you're still seeking more answers. In the game you explore around the wilderness and the mountains, and don't worry, there is no combat involved in this game, so you don't have to worry about danger. Kinda. Finally, at number 1 is Stray. This may not be a cozy game to some, but it is for me. When Stray first got announced, I was super excited to play a game where I could be a cat and was promised to do cat things. When I finally got a chance to play it July 2022, I was not ready for what kind of game it actually was. In Stray, you play as a cat to escape a long-forgotten city and untangle an ancient mystery so you can escape and be reunited with your friends. Stray is a third-person feline adventure game that seems harmless at first, but the world that Blue 12 Studio has built is absolutely breathtaking. Neon lights mixed with the ruins of an old civilization, this game may put you into the fur of a hapless little cat, but makes you feel all warm and fuzzy when you play. As you explore the world of Stray, you see that there is always a tone of hope resonating in the circuits. I'm a sucker for post-apocalyptic environments, and when it's done correctly, it can't get any better. In Stray's world, you traverse the Forgotten City and meet the residents, who are all sentient robots with their own personalities and quips. However, there is a danger that lurks outside the confines of the villages and towns you explore called Zergs. These little creatures are a threat to both you and the machines that wish to live in peace, but the nests of these creatures are even more terrifying. But not everything is doom and gloom. In Stray, just like I said before, you can do many cat things such as scratching up furniture, drinking from random water sources, interrupting an important game of mahjong, and being a mischievous little devil by splattering paint all over the ground. There are a little fun side quests to explore if you wish to learn more about the history of the ancient city. One of the most interesting things to do, there's an achievement for you to simply sleep for hours on end. I'm not joking. Sleep for literally 1 hour or what adds up to an hour throughout your playthrough to unlock it. Another aspect of this game that makes it a solid masterpiece is the soundtrack itself. It adds depth to the story and the environment that surrounds you. I hope you guys had fun, and if your game wasn't on the list, let me know in the comments below what your favourite cozy game is, and I might just give it a look. Don't forget to like and subscribe.